Vlogmas Day 11 and we have some alterations to do for this beautiful top. Well, my client had gotten this at the thrift store for like $6. Check your local thrift stores. And it's too small, so she wants me to take out the zipper, which I already took out, and do the back as a corset. So she's gonna lace it up, and then she got this ribbon. And it's super easy, so I'm gonna show you guys how to do it. You're gonna need interfacing, grommets, and ribbon, and like a hand sewing needle, and that's literally it. Okay, so I'm cutting the interfacing the length of the back seam since that's where I'm putting the grommets at. And then I'm gonna make 1.5-inch slits, and these are gonna be my strips for the interfacing. And I'm cutting out 4 since there's the lining. There's gonna be 2 on each side, 1 for the self and then 1 for the lining. So I already took out the zipper, which means that the seam is open. And then for the interfacing, the side that's bumpy, I'm going to attach 1 of the strips to the self and then 1 to the lining. So I'm going to use my iron for this, and also this is the seam that we're going to hand sew. I recorded it like 6 times and it didn't save, so we're going to use a ladder stitch on that specific seam. So I put a picture since it didn't save. Hopefully the picture makes sense than this part of the video because I had to use a ladder stitch for something else too, but it should be an invisible seam and you should not see it on the front or the back. Just so you know, you should not see it. It's invisible. But once you get to the end, I poke it through, if that makes sense, and then I poke it through again, and you still shouldn't see it on the front. And then I'll weave the needle through the loop twice, and then when I pull it, it makes like a double knot in itself. And then I still cut it and tie it to make sure that it's secured. Next, you're going to take an owl and you're going to poke through where you want the grommets to go. And then you're going to take clippers and cut little X's. And then you're going to need a grommet tool. Make sure the grommet tool is the size of your grommets. Otherwise, this will not work. There is a male part which is longer and the female part which goes on top of the male part to secure your grommet in place. So you're going to take the male part and poke it through the little X until it fits in the X that we made, and then I'm cutting the excess fabric and putting the female piece on top of it, and then I put the grommet tool in place, and then I hammer it maybe 2 times because you don't want to overdo it because then you're gonna have to retake out all the grommets. Hopefully this makes sense, and this is like my 2nd time doing a voiceover, and I'm reminded why I don't do them because I do not talk this fast. I naturally talk slow. I thought I was gonna have more time to explain everything. I use black ribbon just for this video, but she has a million different options for ribbons. But yes, I did change my nails, so please do not talk about how they look horrible. But yeah, subscribe for more.